Good evening. My name is Anita Namanya, and I'm a proud member of the Give Us Wings Board of Directors. Welcome to our 22nd annual celebration. This event is an opportunity each year to celebrate the vital work of Give Us Wings. With your support tonight, we will continue to provide greater access to quality healthcare, education, and economic opportunities to people living with poverty in Uganda. My parents grew up in a situation similar to the families we support. Hard work, paired with the right opportunities, ensured they became first-generation college graduates. Today, my dad is a renowned internationally trained pediatric radiologist, and my mom, who is now retired, left an indelible mark on the agricultural sector in Uganda. 50 to 60 years after they were afforded those opportunities, they have frankly earned as many for the next generation, with the population being over 6 times what it used to be. That is where your support and Give Us Wings step in to fill the gap. By supporting Give Us Wings, I hope that one day we, our children, and their children will meet someone just like my parents, and they'll say to them, I am where I am today because generous supporters helped give my family and I quality healthcare, housing, economic opportunities, and education. This is the reason I am invested in Give Us Wings, and I'm grateful for everyone else that is. So again, welcome, and I hope you will enjoy tonight's program. Thank you for joining us and for your continued support and generosity. It is now my pleasure to welcome our MC for the evening, back for her 12th straight year, Emmy Award-winning news anchor of Fox 9 KMSP TV, Alex Kendall.
Thank you, Anita. Hi, everybody. Thank you for being here. I'm so pleased to be back. And even though we can't be in person together yet, I'm thankful that we can be together just in this way to support Give Us Wings. So in addition to being the MC for many, many years now, I've also been the proud sponsor in the Family to Family program. For the past 6 years, I've been fortunate to be one of the people who supports and encourages a young girl. Her name is Biza and her family. Biza is now in her 2nd year of secondary school, and she's doing so well. In her most recent letter, she said, I think you love me so much the way that I love you. She said, I'm missing you in my sight, so please, when you come to Uganda, come and see me in my home. Someday, Biza, that's going to happen. Biza's letters, her photos, and she has updates about her family and the community. It has given me a much deeper understanding about what the community is going through and the impact that Give Us Wings has had, the positive one, and also the insight into some of the challenges that these families are facing every day. So I encourage you to join me in making this valuable investment and become a sponsor yourself. It is so worth it. So tonight, you are going to hear about people in Uganda who, like Biza, have had their lives positively impacted by generous people just like you. So you'll watch a short video, and then Executive Director Therese Anderson is going to describe the way that Give Us Wings has continued to support and to partner with the communities during the pandemic. So you'll also hear a lovely performance by pianist Jason Flowers II. And of course, you'll have a lot of chances to donate and bid on items in our online auction. And then don't forget to also check out the great items in the online boutique. So before we go too much further, I would like to take this opportunity to thank so many important people for making this evening possible. So we're going to start with a huge thank you to the Lab Pilot Facility and Tap Room located in St. Paul for being our event sponsor. This is their 3rd year in a row, so whoop, whoop to them. Special thank you to the hardworking staff in the U.S. and in Carrow, Uganda, of course. And thank you to the Give Us Wings Board of Directors and the Steering Committee and all who donated items for the auction. Thank you to our video editor, Amira Cohen, for doing such a great job. And of course, a warm thank you to all of you for being part of this very special event. Joining me right now is another sponsor in the Family to Family program, Katie Gabriel from Flattable Advancement. And a little bit about her. After getting her degree in business, Katie attended, it's called the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, and she has years of experience. She's helping nonprofits reach their financial goals, and I'm so pleased that she's here with us again tonight for her third year in a row. Katie will lead us in the auction and then the important funding portion of the program. Welcome, Katie.
Thanks, Alex, and thank you, Anita, for the many gifts that you bring to the Give Us Wings board. I'm pleased to be back to support this wonderful organization. I was proud to be part of the 20th anniversary in Minneapolis, as well as the event last September, Give Us Wings' first ever virtual event. Both were very successful, and I know that the 22nd annual celebration will be equally successful thanks to you. If you have already attended the Give Us Wings events over the last few years, either virtually or in person, welcome back. And if you're brand new to Give Us Wings, welcome. We are so glad that you are here with us. As Alex mentioned, for the past 3 years, my husband and I have been proud sponsors of a young girl named Rita and her family in the Family to Family sponsorship program. Rita is 13 years old now and will be hopefully on her way to secondary school soon. We are proud to partner with her family. This has been a challenging year for everyone, particularly for people living in extreme poverty in Uganda. You have the opportunity tonight to help, and we are so grateful that you are here with us. Tonight, we're going to ask you to participate in a way that's meaningful for you, whether that's bidding on online auction items, buying a piece of art in the boutique, or making a direct donation or becoming a family-to-family sponsor. The video we're about to show you will give you a great overview of what Give Us Wings is all about and how important it is that we continue to support this organization. And then, as Alex mentioned, our executive director, Tracy Anderson, will describe some of the ways that Give Us Wings has addressed the challenges presented by COVID-19 and what the plans are for the coming year. Enjoy the video, and I'll be back after Tracy's presentation.
Hi, I'm Teresa Anderson, Executive Director of Give Us Wings. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm happy to have this opportunity to share with you the ways your generous gifts are changing lives in Uganda and the urgent needs that we will address with the money we raise tonight. It's been a tough year, both here and in Uganda. However, because of your support, our staff were able to work directly with the people in the communities, adapt our programs to the new circumstances, and assist our partners as they worked hard to survive the challenges wrought by the pandemic. One of the programs we adapted was the Family to Family program, where we pair US families with families in Uganda. As you heard from Alex and Katie, being a sponsor often leads to lasting and meaningful connections. We use the sponsorship dollars to pay tuition and fees at a good boarding school for one child in the family, usually the youngest girl. We also provide health insurance at our health clinic for 8 members of each family, and the parents are offered educational forums designed to help the family improve their living conditions.
Before, we did not know how positive parenting is, but with the Parents Forum that Give Us Wings has given us, we know our responsibilities as parents to go and visit our children from school, to handle children of different ages, adolescents, young, to give them balanced diet and everything. We are now okay in caring for our children.
Just like here, the pandemic changed almost every aspect of life. At the start of the pandemic, the Ugandan government issued a nationwide lockdown. All children were sent home from school, public transportation stopped, and local markets were closed. And just like here, moms, dads, and grandparents were worried about their children. Will they forget what they learned in school? Will they fall behind in their studies? Will they be bored and get into trouble? In response to the parents' concerns, Give Us Wings initiated a unique tutoring program for all of the sponsored children. We hired teachers to tutor the children at the children's homes. In addition, our staff delivered study packets to each child so that they could continue their studies between tutoring sessions. The students, many of whom had started to fear that they wouldn't be able to go back to school, are excited to be studying again.
My name is Acheng Flavia. I am in Senior 1 in Tororo Girls School. My favorite subjects are biology, chemistry, and mathematics. I like these subjects because I want to be a medical doctor in future. After being a medical doctor, I want to come back and treat my community members in Magola sub-county. I would like to thank the sponsors for paying my school fees, taking me to a good school, and providing scholastic materials for me.
Parents are pleased with the program and relieved that their children are learning and busy. In fact, many parents report that they've seen big improvements in their children's academic performance. The schools are gradually reopening grade by grade, and we are continuing the tutoring program so that our sponsored students hit the ground running when they finally return to the classroom. Give Us Wings St. John's Carrow Health Center is another of our programs that is addressing the needs of the community during the pandemic. The health center continues to expertly provide medical care and is highly regarded and well known for delivering quality health care to thousands of people every year. One patient, Zibia, told us that she'd had an attack of high blood pressure in December that almost claimed her life. But she went to the health center where she received treatment that saved her. She said that there is nowhere else she could get such high quality care at such a fair price. The health insurance some families have through St. John's Carrow Health Center provides them with a measure of relief because they can get medical care with only a small copay. Families who have health insurance are seeking medical care earlier and experiencing improved health outcomes. Ayat Fred said that now he doesn't worry when a family member falls ill. He doesn't postpone going to the clinic as he had done in the past because he couldn't afford the expense. Now, even if one of his children is sick at midnight, they just walk the child to St. John's Carrow Health Center. The clinic increased the number of people they treated in 2020, both at the health center and in remote communities. Almost 5,000 children were immunized and dewormed, twice as many as the previous year. More and more women are seeking prenatal care, and most impressively, 151 healthy babies were safely delivered at the clinic in 2020, 5 times as many as in 2019. It's our goal to further upgrade the clinic over the next 3 years. By increasing the capacity of the clinic and staff, people with HIV will be able to receive treatment, and other patients will have the option to undergo minor surgeries and receive other types of medical services. For the past several years, the Give Us Wings business development program has worked with over 300 families, helping them improve their business management skills and providing them with small grants and loans. Many of them have built successful businesses, like Manjiri, who has a tailoring business.
I'm by the name Adikima Jade. I'm from Salama Group. I'm a businesswoman. My business is tailoring. I started my business with a very low capital loan from Rivers Wings. I was totally poor when I started this business. Oh, when Givers Wings came to my home. I bought my things here. I'm now selling. I have customers. I'm selling trousers for young boys. They are very happy with me. They are really supporting me, my business.
We are pleased for the success of women like Manjiri, but unfortunately, most of our partner families are finding it very difficult to restart their businesses as the lockdown eases. Most of them lost their main source of income when the government shut down the village markets. Our partner business owners couldn't sell their inventory, and our farm families had no place to sell their produce. Families who were doing fairly well before the pandemic were forced to use the little money they had saved to provide basic necessities like food for their children. Elmerita Ajambo's grocery kiosk was doing so well before the pandemic that she was able to purchase a piece of land and construct a house. But today she is struggling to make a living and is barely able to support her family. There are hundreds of business owners like Elmerita who could rebuild their business with a small grant of $250 or $500. We plan to use some of the money raised tonight to fund small grants and get these people back on their feet. Our business development program also assists small local cooperatives, helping them to develop good business skills and identifying products that they can produce to build profitable businesses. For the past 2 years, Give Us Wings has been working with the Kirinya Bee Masters Cooperative, which has 373 members, the majority of whom are women and youth. The cooperative was started in 2014 and currently has 200 hives. It has an office and is operating a small savings and loan service for its members. The Bee Masters Cooperative has great potential, and Give Us Wings has helped them develop a business plan that will lead to a more productive beekeeping operation.
A bee master, that means I'm keeping bees. I started keeping bees in 2012. It assists me with the home affairs. So now the only challenges we have with the beekeeping, we have the challenges especially on bee suits. All the bee equipments are like bee suits, gloves, boots.
It will cost $10,000 to help the Bee Masters purchase the necessary gear and equipment. However, when they improve the quality and quantity of their products, those 373 member families will increase their household income, improve their food security, and their access to healthcare and education. As you see, there isn't just one story of the past year. Our partner families in Uganda have seen ups and downs just as we have. The Family to Family program and the St. John's Carrow Health Center provide support to thousands of people. And now, as the economy is ramping up, small business owners, farmers, and cooperatives have a critical need for financial support. We will use the money raised tonight to sponsor families, provide resources for the health center, provide a grant to the Bee Masters Cooperative, and fund small grants to as many of our partners as possible. We've set an ambitious goal to raise $120,000 tonight, and I know that together we can meet that goal. It is within our power to invest in our partners in Uganda so that they can rebuild their businesses, support their families, and live healthy lives with dignity and hope. Thank you for your generous support.
Thank you, Treese, for your continued leadership, especially over the last year as Give Us Wings adapted to face the challenges brought forward from the pandemic and continued to find new ways to live out the mission of helping people living in extreme poverty in Uganda. Now is when we turn to you for help. I'd like to first focus on the Family to Family Sponsorship Program. With this sponsorship, you support a child's education and the family's overall health and well-being by providing health insurance for the family at the Give Us Wings Health Clinic, in addition to access to attend workshops on parenting, business, health, and nutrition. It's truly a comprehensive sponsorship and a way to make a lasting impact on the entire family. It's an annual investment of $1,600 for a full sponsorship and $800 for a co-sponsorship. Each sponsor receives a comprehensive report with photos and letters, and you can correspond with each other throughout the year. I recently renewed my sponsorship of Rita, and I enjoyed reading through the packet of updated material. I was excited to hear that she was able to return to school in person and that she was studying hard for her primary leaving exams. I am pleased to tell you that we have already received renewals from many sponsors, including Anne, Ingrid, Jim and Liza, Kristen and Scott, Jennifer and George, Tripp and Ashley, Chris and Scott. So thank you for your continued commitment to your sponsor family. If you haven't renewed yet, don't worry, tonight is the night. Simply click on the $1,600 or the $800 level, and your sponsor student and their family will be delighted that you have decided to renew your commitment. At our September event, we told you that we were needing some new sponsors to come forward because our current sponsors did not renew. And I'm pleased to say that you did. So thank you to Julie, Ruthie, Peter, Kathy, Jill, Barbara, Shar, and Marilee for stepping up in a big way. I can't stress enough that there's always a need for more sponsors. So please consider becoming a full sponsor or a co-sponsor tonight, or perhaps you'd like to sponsor an additional family. We'd love to not only fulfill our promise to the current families in the Family to Family program, but also to extend our reach to help even more families. Speaking from my own experience, I have loved having the opportunity to correspond with Rita, and I feel a strong connection to her and her family. I really do feel invested in her life. It's rewarding to feel like I am making a difference in someone's life, and you can have that feeling as well. I encourage you to renew or join in as a Family to Family sponsor tonight. Thank you to everyone who has stepped forward to make a life-changing difference. And as you heard earlier, we've set an ambitious goal of raising $120,000. Beyond funding the Family to Family sponsorships, we know that the greater community in Uganda really needs our help. We want to continue to expand and invest in the capacity of the healthcare center so that we can reach more people and save more lives. We also want to be able to provide a grant for the Bee Masters Cooperative and also fund small grants for as many of our partners as possible. So now it is time to dig really deep and make a meaningful gift. I am thrilled to share that we have a leadership gift of $10,000 coming to us from the Maggers Family Charitable Gift Fund. Thank you for your generosity. We really appreciate your commitment. Would anyone like to step forward with a $5,000 gift? I'm excited to share that Rob and Cammie Beatty, they sponsored 2 families and they rounded up their gift to $5,000 to continue their commitment to Give Us Wings. Thank you, Rob and Cammie. We have another couple who has increased their gift beyond their Family to Family sponsorship. Thank you for the $4,000 gift to Tom and Phil Dosh. Thank you for your generosity. And thank you to Shirley Sailors, who has given beyond her sponsorship with a $3,000 gift. Thank you, Shirley. Would anyone like to join us with a $2,500 gift? We would love to have your support at the $2,500 level. Or how about a $1,000 donation? Perhaps you could give $500. Just as an example, with a $500 gift, you can really help a business get back on their feet by helping to purchase inventory or supplies. Could you join us with a $500 gift? We'd love to see your support at the $250 level. It's incredible to see what a difference $250 can make to rebuild a business. Thank you to Kathy and Carlo for your gift of $250. Or perhaps you could give $100. Again, if you're already a sponsor, we invite you to give beyond that generous sponsorship. So if you can give $100, that would be fantastic. Thank you to Ann, Ron, and Phyllis for doing so. As you know, every dollar makes a huge difference. I want to thank Wanda, Rebecca, and Janet who gave an additional $50. Thank you to those who have renewed their family-to-family sponsorship, for those that have stepped forward, and for those that have given gifts and monetary donations to Give Us Wings. We really appreciate your support. Just click on the amount that you'd like to donate or enter the specific amount of your desired gift. You can see the FAQs on the event site for more options on ways to give. You can mail a check, transfer stock, or text to give. Okay, so everyone, let's work together to hit that $120,000 mark. As you are considering the amount that you'd like to give, enjoy a special performance by pianist Jason Flowers II. Here to introduce him is Give Us Wings board chair Angie Flowers. Thank you.
I'm Angie Flowers, the board chair and a family sponsor for Give Us Wings, and I'm happy to introduce you to our performer tonight, classically trained pianist Jason Flowers. Jason currently lives in New York City, where he attends Manhattan School of Music. He earned a bachelor's degree in piano performance from Manhattan School of Music and will obtain his master's degree in May. Jason will be continuing his education at Columbia University this summer. Jason has played piano since he was a young child at the age of 9. It is a passion of his and a joy that he loves to bring to other people. It's been a pleasure to watch him grow over the years and to be able to share such a wonderful talent. Jason is a wonderful young man, and he is also my son. Please welcome classically trained pianist Jason Flowers II.
Thank you so much, Jason. That was lovely. Wasn't that? Oh, so wonderful. All right, we're going to switch things up now and talk about our 3 premier auction items. Remember, bidding will stay open tonight until 9 p.m. Central. First up is a beautiful and inspiring print by artist Melissa Kobe. It's called Built on Pride. The next featured item is Airbnb experience. It's called Travel the World from Your Kitchen. And we're going to round out our premier items with a gorgeous sculpture. It's made of Mozambican sandalwood and it's entitled Four Sisters. So Katie will tell you more about these items and then she'll explain how you can bid. So have fun and good luck.
Thank you, Alex. Our first premier auction item is a beautiful Built on Pride print. This print was created by the talented Melissa Kobe, a Jamaican-born, Tampa-based illustrator. Her work is created using a combination of watercolor and digital illustration. Melissa shares that this piece is a celebration of womanhood and friendship and a nod to the LGBTQ community. Her art is inspired by her need to process our current climate, addressing themes of social justice. This item was kindly donated by the Give Us Wings Board of Directors. Let's bid generously on this item. Our next featured item is an Airbnb experience where you can travel the world from the comfort of your own kitchen. This is your opportunity to immerse yourself in another culture by learning how to cook a favorite dish from an experienced chef from the comfort of your home. Here are just a few examples of some of the classes that you could learn to cook from. There's Italian pasta with grandmas, explore Kenyan cuisine, culture, and music, or the soulful biscuit making with the Biscuit Boss. This package includes a $300 gift card to Airbnb and a $100 Visa gift card for your ingredients. And if you're anything like me, you're probably craving some sort of opportunity to travel and explore different cultures. So this is a fantastic opportunity to get a taste of another culture, learn something new, and have fun at a time where we're all craving a little adventure. Our final featured item is the Mozambican Sandalwood Four Sisters sculpture. This sculpture measures 11 inches tall by 3.5 inches wide, and it's made with a beautifully grained sandalwood that grows in Mozambique's coastal climate. In the Four Sisters sculpture, Sergio pays tribute to the bond between a family of sisters and has carved beautiful feminine faces topped with colorful fabric head wraps. So bid on this piece, and you can proudly display this and what it represents in your home. Next, I'd like to highlight just a few additional items in our auction catalog. Check out the gorgeous freshwater pearl and jade necklace. This 17-inch necklace was handcrafted in Vietnam and symbolizes the beauty of your life. And for the bird lovers out there, we have 2 perfectly curated baskets for you. Thank you to Tom and Phil Dosh, who generously put together these bird-themed baskets. One more item that I'd like to highlight is the Bloody Mary basket. This item comes complete with 2 bottles of the award-winning Lovejoy's Bloody Mary mix, I'm going to thank our donors, Ruthie, Paolo, and Amy Winkle, for that donation. And I have to say, I've actually had the opportunity to sample and purchase the Lovejoy Bloody Mary mix at a recent Black Businesses Beautiful market, and I have to say, it is fantastic. So you better be bidding on this item. And of course, beyond the auction items, be sure to visit the African Boutique, which is backed by popular demand this year. The program is ending, but this isn't over. Keep donating and bidding. Every single bid counts. The bidding is open until 9 p.m. tonight. Thank you, everyone, for your generosity. And thank you, Alex. It's been a pleasure working with you again this year. Your commitment to Give Us Wings is contagious. Have a good night.
Wow, what a night. What a night. Thank you, Katie, by the way. Fantastic job. All right, this brings us to the end of our program. So I want to thank everybody involved with this important event, and especially you at home. Your heart, your generosity really helps. In fact, we simply could not do the vital work alongside the people in Uganda without your help. So here's what you can do. You can keep bidding. The auction is open until 9 p.m. Central. You can keep shopping. The boutique is open until Monday at 10 p.m. And that's Central, by the way. And please keep supporting this organization that we all care so much about. Keep supporting us. So thank you for your generosity once again. Be well, everybody, and we will see you next April for our 23rd annual celebration. Good night.